Welcome back to the Asylum Wagon, folks. As you can see, I've got the steering gear mounted in place now, so it tells me exactly how much room I have for that power steering pump that I'm adding to this flathead engine. The bracket is starting to come together, but I still have to tie it from this point down here up to a point right here that will then pretty well secure this. At that point, I'm going to triangulate the rear bracket so it's good and secure and keeps this pulley in alignment. The pulley is not set in place yet. I'm still debating about exactly how I want to do that, but it is looking nicely in alignment with the other pulleys. So it's coming together really quickly. Over here on this side of the engine, I have begun to make a throttle plate for the carburetor adapter that I'm putting on here, because the carburetor I'm going to put on here has progressive linkage. So a primary jet opens and is flowing, and then it switches to a secondary, so two are flowing, and they have to be divided between these two ports. This port only feeds the outside 4 cylinders, and this port feeds the inside 4 cylinders, making the inside of the motor run a little rich and a little hot, and the outside run a little bit leaner. The plumbing for the return from the heater comes right down in the center to help cool the center of the block and correct that problem. But what I'm going to do is I have shaped this throttle plate to take some of that condensed fuel on the sides of the adapter and preserve it more for the outer runners to try to balance it out. And I'm going to use a digital thermometer to see how each cylinder temperature stacks up against each other once the carburetor's in place and this thing is running. Stay tuned, there's more to come.